Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. If it's your first video, and all the returning persons, thank you guys so much for coming back to another video, especially those of you who have already subscribed. If you haven't subscribed already yet guys, what are you waiting on? Hit that subscribe button right down below. Don't hesitate to smash that like button. Really helps out the video. Drop a comment. You guys would not know how much it really helps out the video, right? And also, don't hesitate to share the video so that other persons can see the content and become a part of the community, right? Very important. So guys, I'm sitting down today guys, 4th of September 2022, and today mark my 3-year anniversary. Today mark 3 years since I landed in Canada for the very first time. Oh, what a journey it has been. So it's just really a reflection video, going over the past 3 years. What has it been like? If there's anything I would have changed, and also just just to share what my experience has been over the past 3 years, moving from the island of Jamaica, now living in Canada, Alberta to be exact. Yeah guys, it's been a ride. It's been a journey, and as Nats and I was sitting down this morning, as we always do, just reminiscing and reflecting on, just how it has gone and what would we have done differently over the period of time. Firstly, I would like to say that, of course, as usual, this is my experience, guys. Everybody's experience is different. Everybody's journey is different. Many of you guys watching this video, you guys might be in Canada for longer than I am. Many of you guys might be just coming in. Some of you guys might be here for the same time. I don't know. But what I want to say is that everybody's journey, everybody's experience, and everybody's race is different. And it's very important to mention that, right? Because not because I'm going to be sharing my experience, you're going to think that you're going to have the very same experience, right? So, yeah. So, guys, take you back to 2019 when I just landed in Canada. It was just a time of uncertainty, guys. Like, I didn't know what to expect. I've never traveled before. This was my very first time leaving Jamaica in any way, shape, or form. I've never traveled outside of the coast of Jamaica before, and it was just an uncertain time. Now, I had to travel by myself back in 2019 because when I got my study permit, we applied for NAT's open work permit, postal open work permit, but it didn't come through in time for us to travel together. So I had to make the transition by myself. But luckily, it wasn't for long. It was just for a couple of days, right? Because I landed on the 4th of September and Nats landed on the 8th of September. So it was just a couple of days in between. Now, apologies, guys, if you guys are hearing that breeze in the background. I am outside, just trying to enjoy what is left of summer before fall is in full effect. We pretty much have like probably another month and a half before everything is white again. So I'm just outside, just enjoying what is left of the so-called good weather, right? It was a journey, guys. I came when I went to school for the first time. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't have any friends here. I didn't have any family here. I came by myself for the first couple of days. It was just overwhelming experience at that point in time. Mixed emotions, of course. I was happy for the opportunity to be here, but sad that I didn't get to share the first couple of days with my family. Um, and also, it was just a series of uncertainty. I remember the weekend. I think I landed on the Thursday night, and the Saturday I was lying down and I was thinking, and I was almost regretting my decision, because I just didn't know how things would have panned out at that point in time. I just wasn't certain. I just didn't know what was going to happen, because at that point in time, I don't have any job yet. There's no stability yet. We just don't know what the future held in store, right? So that wasn't here as yet. We never have any significant financial resources. If you guys have watched previous video, you'll have seen our story, what that was like. Um, and it was just a ball of emotions. I remember being overwhelmed into the point that I thought that I made a mistake. At that point in time, it just was a very, very, very emotional roller coaster. Um, Next came a couple of days that really, really helped with the transition because we were each other's support. Um, then we started blending into the society. I started going to school. I started working. I started working, and then we kind of got a feel of the environment and what it was really like. Um, still, still relatively new at that point in time. Even here for a couple of months that time, we started become more familiar with the environment, what is expected in terms of bills and cost of living, and just the whole transition that entails when you're moving to a new country. We start to become more settled, but it still wasn't perfect. It wasn't perfect, guys, because we still had a lot of bills, so we had to be working a lot. And as a temporary resident, there's just so much uncertainty. So there's always a cloud of uncertainty over us. At that point in time, especially because I was on a student permit, and anyone know anything about a student permit, it's not really guaranteed in terms of like one bad step and you can find yourself out of the country, right? Like one misunderstanding as to how much hours you can work, and then working too much and stuff like that, you can find yourself out of the country. So there was just a lot of uncertainty. Malika was here with us at that point in time. Of course, you guys would have known that from other videos. She started going to different. She started like at that point in time she was home with our grandmother who was here with us at first, who gave us the stability to work and stuff like that. But then Malika started going to a day home and just kind of get more acclimatized to the environment. And I remember now, even looking back, we have been here now for 3 years, which means that Malika, being 5 year old now, has been in Canada for longer than she has been in Jamaica. Because she left Jamaica at the age of 2, and now she's 5, which means that she's been here for 3 years. So even Malika's life right now is like different, in terms of she don't even remember anything about Jamaica. Of course, we have never been back to Jamaica since landing in Canada, and that was deliberate, by the way. Now, many persons travel for different reasons. In terms of have to go back home for family. Probably their spouse didn't have the opportunity to come, so they had to go back to look for their spouse, kids, etc., etc. But for us, we were blessed with the opportunity that all of us were at the same spot. So our extended family is still in Jamaica, and our friends are still in Jamaica. But we decided at that point in time that we're not going to be leaving Canada until we become a permanent resident. And that was our decision, and it is still our decision now. So because of that, today marks 3 seal years since I've seen the sunshine in Jamaica, since I've been in Jamaica, since I've experienced Jamaica, and 3 years since I've seen even my mother, my brothers, my sister, my close friends and associates. Today marks 3 years since I've seen them in the flesh, right? Give thanks for video calls and text messages and stuff like that, allow us to keep the connection, but ultimately to be able to like connect with your family and stuff like that. It's been 3 years, and it's been 3 long years, and it's not easy, but in the end it will be worth it, right? And for me personally speaking, guys, it's one of it's the 3 best years of my life. I've experienced so much in 3 years. I've accomplished so much in 3 years after making the move, and I don't think that I would have been able to accomplish the same stuff if I was still in Jamaica. And for that reason alone, I am super, super grateful on a day like this, just to be able to reflect and reminisce and just look back over what our lives could have been like to where we are at right now. 3 years, like we have had so many instances that we were not able to be a part of. Like for example, a close friend of mine, very, very good friend of mine, who was one of my groomsmen at my wedding, who we grew up with together, died last year, and I wasn't even able to go to his funeral. Even recently, one of Nat's close friends, who she is almost like sisters with, went to school together, very, very close, died, and her funeral was yesterday, to be exact, and she couldn't even get to go to her funeral. So there's a lot of sacrifices that we have to be making in order to pursue this Canadian dream, to pursue this Canadian goal of becoming a permanent resident and a citizen, right? So it's a lot, and it's a lot of sacrifices that we have to make, but at the end of the day, we think it's necessary for ourselves and our family, because of course I'm not from a affluent family who was able to give me this kind of life, just based on family affiliation in terms of traveling from a younger age, or having somebody who fight and push for you to travel and migrate and stuff like that. I didn't have it, and Nats don't have it, so we have to be doing this now, looking in the future for our kids. As you guys know, we have another daughter who is born in Canada, so right there and then that shows you that the generational curse, or the generational acceptance of the situation has been changed, because our daughters now will have a much better opportunity for a more sustainable life than what we would have been able to give them in Jamaica. So right there and then you realize that it's a journey, it's a process, and it's making a decision now that your future self will thank you for, kind of thing, right? Finishing school, guys, was a very, 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 very important moment in my life. I was not a college graduate in Jamaica. I started college in Jamaica, but for many reasons I did not get to complete it. I did 2 years of community college in Jamaica, but I had a couple courses to do to just get that associate degree. But for financial reasons, for different constraints, for just a multiplicity of reasons, I was not able to complete that in Jamaica. So I was not a college graduate in Jamaica. So finishing school for me was a monumental occasion. It allowed me to be able to say I am a college graduate, and of course it gives me an opportunity now to be pretty much be qualified in any country on earth, because having a Canadian certification, a Canadian degree, a Canadian diploma, doesn't matter what it is, as long as it is being offered by a registered Canadian institution, it is recognized worldwide. So that gave me that opportunity, and I just feel blessed, and I just feel overwhelmed to know that this was just once a dream back in 2019, and to be sitting here now talking to you guys 3 years after. We have been through so much. Just to be able to share our journey with you guys has been a blessing. That there's just no words that we can explain that can sum up the amount of gratitude that we have. Things are not perfect. We are still not permanent residents, as you guys know. We are waiting. We have made applications for our permanent residency already. We're just waiting on the approval. So right there and then, we are in a better position, because a couple years ago, like back in Jamaica, this was not even a part of our thought process. To be here now, just waiting on the green light, is a massive achievement, and it's one that Nats and I we accept with open arms, kind of thing. It's like we just can't believe. Sometimes we have to pinch ourselves. Like, it's about to be fall, and this is gonna be our third fall in Canada, and I'm like, yo, we are seasoned now. like legit, like now we're seasoned. Like, we have been through winters before, we've been through fall, we've been through spring, and we have definitely been through summer, right? More than twice, right? So it's like we're fully embedded in the society now, both in terms of the weather, in terms of the expectation, the cost of living, and just everything that is a part of a Canadian society. We have done it, we have experienced it, and it's something that we are just so thankful for. It has been a great 3 years. And my advice to anybody who's thinking of making the transition, who is a little bit iffy, as I said, everybody's journey is different, and I can't tell you what to do. This video is not to tell you what to do. This video is just to share my experience, right? All I can say is that this is the single most best decision that my wife and I have made in our entire life. It's one that allowed us to live a life that we never dreamt would have been possible. We've been through it, guys, and this is like the best of it. This is the best of us right now. And if we can be in this position, not coming from an affluent background, as I said, you can do it too. And I just want to say that, especially if you have kids, you should do anything that is possible to give your kids a better life than what you had. and just to create a better future for them than what you can create, than what you think you would have might have been able to do it in your home country. Now Canada is not a perfect society, guys. There's no perfect society. There is definitely pros and cons in terms of many challenges in any society, but the quality of life is immense, and the amount of opportunities to succeed, to strive, to develop, to grow, and to be a better person is incomparable to definitely Jamaica, where I'm from. So that is why I'm here sharing my journey so much time. So I'm here, I'm almost stuck on repeat saying the same thing. Even though we experience some form of challenges, as you guys know, that's had a difficult time finding employment recently. Based on our previous videos, I said add, read between the lines. Definitely, that was a tough period of time, and we have experienced some other challenges here. But you know what, guys? It's just a part of the journey. It's just a part of the process, right? You have good days and you have bad days, and it all shape you to be a better person, build your character, right? As my church say, love the problem, not your solution. It means that the problem teaches you more than the solution. The problem prepare you for times when difficult moments are gonna come, or to overcome it. It builds your character, and that is what we experience here. Like when I came to Canada, guys, I had nothing. I'm not even joking. Like I had nothing. It was just a dream. All I had was a dream, an ambition. We never have money. We never have support. We never have none of that. It was just a dream. And to see me sitting here now with you guys 3 years after, this close to being a permanent resident. Probably I'm a permanent resident already. I just don't know yet, right? Talking to you guys. I've been like a very, well, it's not the best job to be honest, but it is a decent job compared to where like I've never seen myself in this job a couple of years ago. Just having even another child, just Malika striving and growing and developing in ways that is still even intriguing to us, and just a society that embraces us and supports us and motivates us. It's amazing. It's amazing, and I just want to say that I wish the best for all of you guys, even those of you guys who are here, who have came here as an international student, and you guys landed in September, or landed in August, or landed in January, or even last year. It doesn't matter. But say you're still an international student, use this video as proof that the process works. Trust the process. Don't skip the line. Embrace every single opportunity to learn, to strive, and to develop, and you will make it as well. Just continue being diligent, and continue being focused, and continue just being ambitious and working towards your goal. Remember your why, and if you can't remember your why, remember your who. Remember why you're doing it, or remember who you're doing it for, and then let that motivation bring you through the dark times, because there will be dark times, and we have experienced a lot of dark times over our past 3 years here, but things will get better. Things are getting better, and cheers to another 3 years in Canada. Cheers to another 10 years in Canada. Cheers to the future, and cheers to all of your futures as well who want to become a part of this journey, who have started it in your small way by either getting the information that you need, or start applying for school, or start applying for express entry, whatever route you want to take. Just do your research and start doing a process, and you know what, pretty soon you're going to be here 3 years on your anniversary as well. I just want to say enough respect to you guys for the strength, for the support, for the love over the period of time of us sharing our journey. You guys has motivated us a lot, and I just want to say enough respect to you guys. If you haven't subscribed already, guys, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. Smash that like button, comment, and definitely share the video. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching this video for all the way to the end. Happy anniversary to me. Cheers to another 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, 100 years, who knows, and cheers to your futures as well. Alright guys, see you guys in the next video.